welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. So today we're getting on something simple. We're gonna make our Deadpool pipe. It's a bong. It's for a friend. He wanted it, so we said yeah. So what we're doing, and I said work because my son's working with me, but he doesn't want to be on camera, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do is we took the Deadpool that we 3D printed, and he drilled a hole in it. So what's gonna happen is this is going to be like the stem piece of where the pipe goes in, and it comes out through there, and then the actual, I guess, bowl part where they can take it off. I don't know why they take it off for, but that's what he bought. Is going to look like that. So it's going to be up in the air, and then through the back, what we're going to do is we have some old tubing that I got. They're throwing it out. It's hospital tubing, but I mean, you know, it's still good. So we're gonna take a piece of this, and what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna put it through his back, and it's gonna go up into the pipe, and then this is where he's gonna be cut it off to a certain length and puff it on. But there's also this part too that goes on it, which is the handle. So if you can see that, we'll get it all worked up and then we'll show you in a bit. All right. What are we doing today? Well, we are actually going to airbrush something very simple, something that I could do. So I feel a little bit better. I took a little nap. So again, all we're doing is we have our Iwata Neo airbrush. Very simple. Make sure it's really clean. That's what you want to make sure. I always make sure we clean our airbrushes out. That means taking everything apart, washing it down, drying it out. Make sure you get good air pressure, airflow. Hear that? Okay. Run it to about maybe, I think I have about 20 psi down there. At the most, maybe a little less if you can. Doesn't have to be very tight. Dual action, meaning pressing down gives you air, pulling back gives you paint. No paint there yet. All right. So today, we went the other day to our one of our hobby shops. They don't sponsor me. Nobody sponsors me. So whatever I use is what I get. To hell with everybody else. Until somebody says, hey, we'll sponsor you. They won't. Got too small of a channel, just like the 3D printing thing. Nobody wants to, not nobody wants you. They just know you're too small. You know the rule. You know the deal. Who cares? Anyway, this is called Jacquard. Okay, it's an airbrush paint. It's acid free, so it's really, I like this brand. It's really good. The nice thing about it is it's very liquidy, so you really don't have to water it down as much. Like some brands, like the testers Aztec from Michaels that I used to get, it was perfect. It was really well, never had to water it down. You're looking at the Wicked colors, you gotta water it down. So it's thick. It's made thicker. So I showed you guys before what I did was we purchased one of these guys. So just don't knock everything over. And it's a shaker. It's yeah, usually you get them in the labs or something like that. Put it on and it vibrates and it helps shake up the pigmentation. I find it does. Some people don't. Some people sit there, just shake it with your hands. Well, guess what? That thing was super cheap, like $20 something. Had to try it. No sponsorship, just did it. So what I did was I just put it on there for a couple seconds just to shake it up well. I'll let the wife use it. Never get it back. And then when you're happy, that's good. We'll get into the painting. So this is our Deadpool, and it's going to be our Deadpool pipe. So like I said, pipe goes on the top, stem comes out of here. Maybe I should start smoking. I don't know. No, just not a good thing. Anyway, so it's in two pieces. It printed in two pieces. That's just the way it is. So now we got the colors out, where we know that the mask is red, the eyes are black. Just around the eye, this piece here is black. These are black, kind of thing. So A little bit of stringing. Stringing means, not stringing, I mean, what do they call that again? Where, oh crap, I can't even think. Anyway, it's to do with when the filament doesn't hit it properly. Like, these aren't professional. These aren't from the stores. If this was a resin printer, you wouldn't see as much of this kind of a, how would you say, mess compared to, you know, what else the other ones have. So we're gonna go about just putting some paint in here. If you hear some noises, it's my boy in the other room. He's just a little noisy bugger. So I'll show you guys. He's playing a game and he gets pissed off when he gets shot. So we're gonna turn on the fan of this machine. This is our new airbrush station. We said that before. Sucks in really well. You should be wearing a mask. I try to keep myself inside with the light as much as I can. Push down for air. It had a little bit of a clog, my fault. So what I like to do is make sure I have a cap on like that. Make sure I printed my own caps. You saw that before. And then, oops. Then we'll go about just laying down our paint. So I'll try to get a little bit of view in here. As you find that too much air, too much ink's coming out, that means you have too much pressure coming out of your tank. Good thing you just turn it down. You can layer this a couple of times, meaning that you don't have to put heavy layers on. You just need to get in there and spray it, let it dry, spray it, let it dry, just like painting anything else. Airbrushing is different. It lays on, it's almost like a thicker coat to it. And we're okay if we overspray because we want the red on. This is why I started off with the dark. I want the dark. Deadpool, it has a darker red. Some images have lighter. I like to see it darker. So I'm just going to continue. You can see what I did with this and this. I'm going to continue with the other side, and I'll get back to you so we're not using so much video up, okay? All right, guys. So finished up the last part of the Deadpool pipe. I want to show you guys. This is what we got going on. All right. So again, it's legal in Canada. So, you know, like it or not, it's what I did. It was a friend that commissioned this piece. Has a little. This is detachable. I don't know. I don't smoke anymore. It's been such a long time. I don't even know what the hell this is for. It used to be just a pipe that went straight in and you smoked it, but everything's got to be fancy. So what we did again was we just drilled a hole. This is a pipe that you buy these pieces out at your local stores. You can see it's very flexible, so you could push it down. The reason I did it this way now is the heat conducts. You know, gotta imagine putting your little bit of tobacco product in there. You put it in here. You got a little screen. I'm assuming they still use screens. I don't know. And when you light this up, glass takes a certain amount of time for it to heat all the way down. You don't want this guy to melt. So that's why I put it up a lot higher, so that you could light this up. And usually when people are, I guess, smoking, you know, they only a certain couple of seconds of lighting this up, and then it'll just pass right through, and then going, you know what, smoke them if you got them, right? I don't care. So we airbrushed it. This was two pieces again. So the bottom piece and the top piece. You can see the middle where I kind of welded it together. Didn't do that bad of a job, but we got something coming in soon. Probably by next week. I'll show you guys a video of what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna, you know, give it away right away. So airbrushed. I think I did an okay job. Blended in some of the colors. Like, I didn't want it to make it just look like pure red and pure black, so I kind of sort of blended the reds and the black together. In person, it looks a lot nicer. Gave it the Deadpool look of his eye doing that there, you know. It's easy to hold, easy to work with. It's solid. It ain't gonna fall apart on you. Well, that part's supposed to come out, but I mean, who does that anyway? I'm not gonna drop it to see if it'll stay, because that would be dumb. I was going to make it more solid by putting epoxy on it, going around, and I thought, it's my first one, maybe not. So what I did was I actually had some spray, some varnish, and I sprayed it like a lacquer. So you could see basically why I did that was so when you're touching it, you're not gonna just wipe off all paint. You know, your hands get all sticky or whatever paint ain't gonna come off on you. So it sits pretty well on there. Whatever, smoke them if you got them, guys. That's what I say. So, well, thanks for watching. Wasn't that great of a video, but something I did. Having some really crap times with my printers right now. One of them, the Kingroon, they don't make them anymore. Like they made an upgrade to it, some sort of upgrade, I guess. They don't make that one anymore. I changed the nozzle. I'll have to make a whole freaking video of that. Whatever. Sounds like I'm going to be getting rid of that one and looking into something else anyway. I want something bigger, better. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if I could do it, you could do it. Not a big deal. Choose your own path. Always remember that. Choose your own path. Be smart about it. All right, on to the next ones. Bye-bye, guys.